Hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm here to try to convince you guys to take your pets to the vet more often. Whether it be a dog, or a cat, or a tortoise, or a lizard, or a rabbit. Just take them. I recently had a dog who passed away. She had a kidney stone, which was honestly bigger than her. It was a big ordeal. But we discovered that if we had taken her to the vet previously before, just on a yearly visit, they would have noticed. And we never did that, which is a fault on our part. But we only took her when we felt she really needed it because we've always, we just thought she was okay, but she wasn't. And we discovered that she had a lot of diseases and problems that could have been prevented if we had taken her to the vet. The kidney stone was actually a fault of the food we've been feeding her. We just fed her regular dog food. We actually thought this was healthy. We saw it online and it's just had, so it was made of like real ingredients. So we thought, obviously that's good, but it wasn't. Dogs actually can't have like half of the stuff in these foods. We found out that it's just not good for them, and that we should. They had certain foods made special for dogs, and if you get those foods for your animals, they'll live a healthier, a happier life. If you get them started on these foods when they're younger, they'll definitely grow to like older age. And we've had dogs in the past and none of them have ever had these problems from these foods, but we the more that we look back upon like the past dogs, we realize that they probably would have lived happier, like longer lives if we had taken them to the vet more and just gotten them checked up. She lived up until 11 years old, but her breed is meant to survive up to, my father had a schnauzer, like, if she was a schnauzer, a miniature schnauzer, and he had one, and he lived up until 19 years old, and she was only 10. She barely turned 10, 11, which is heartbreaking because she was still so lively up until her final last months. You wouldn't have noticed that anything was wrong with her, which is why you should just take your pets to the vet, because you might not know that something's wrong until you take them and you find out and you really see what's going on with them. I know there are lots of diseases that you just don't know exist up until you finally just take them. And yeah, and it's just a heartbreak on you, and it's just a loss of life. I don't know if you guys are as connected to your animals as I am. I personally have so many animals, and I'm taking my cat, who keeps meowing if you guys can hear him, but I'm taking him to the vet soon. I have a schedule for like next week, I believe. And I have a pet tortoise, but I don't know if you can do that. But if I can, I'm definitely gonna do it because I love that little man and I love my dog. And I know people just grow attached to these animals, and I know all of them have times, set for them to pass on. But if you can prevent it, if it's something that you can prevent, you should. You should try your hardest to keep those animals in your life as long as you can, as long as they're not suffering. And she wasn't. And yeah, so my speech was pretty much on just take your pets to the vet and try to, keep them healthy, keep them fit, keep them active, just keep your animals happy and just keep them healthy, please.